You ready?
Let's do it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Squad. I mean, it's been turning up with her. The girl around us and she loving her. If we don't know you, don't come close to her. If you with your gang, let me hear you say what?
Good afternoon, good evening, good night. This is season 4, episode 10 of the Reed Talking Listen podcast. I am your host, Nick Reed, along with my brother and co-host, Trey Reed. How you doing tonight, man?
Man, pretty good, man. Pretty good. Just another day work and just grinding, man. You know how I go.
Exactly, man. Exactly, bro. Hey, speaking of grinding, I feel like I'm back in football, man. I've been at practices, starting early in the morning, going all day long, man. Just this time with a camera in my hand instead of the pads on. But hey, this heat is not playing.
Bro, it make you wonder, like, how did we make it when we were playing?
Exactly. Hey, those literal words came out of my mouth. One of the coaches walked up to me at a practice, whatever. He was like, "Hey, it feels good to be out here, don't it?" And I said, "No, I don't know how I used to do this. You know what I'm saying? I
Bro,
really
I'm
don't
telling
know
you,
how I used to
man.
do this."
Dude, I was out running with my sandbags this morning. And dude, I'm like, it was probably about 65, 70 degrees. I'm like, man, like it's easy just to throw it down and say, I'm leaving. I'm going home. I don't gotta do this shit no more. But I grinded it. I was like, man, I don't know how we made it in them pads, bro, at all.
Exactly, man. But tonight, we told everybody we was gonna get back to getting our guest. You know what I'm saying? We was like, man, who can we get? You know what I'm saying, to start off the guest again. You know what I mean? And I ran into my boy at the gym, and I was like, "Oh, he's in town, so we can get him on right now." And that's none other than my former teammate, my brother, a really good friend, man, and that's Dustin Thomas.
What's up, man? What's up?
What's good, man? How you living?
I'm good, man. I'm blessed. I'm blessed.
Yes, sir. Back in town just for a little while, man. I had to grab you, had to get you on the pod. Had to let you see what was going on over here, and then also, man, just let everybody know what you got going on as well.
Yeah, most definitely. Thank y'all for bringing me on. It's cool to see y'all got something like this going on.
Most
Yeah.
definitely, man. What's really cool to see is what you got going on, man. You know what I'm saying? You've been hooping since I met you hooping. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? And you still hooping. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And that's a blessing in itself right there, man. So first of all, salute to you for that. Matter of fact, give my boy the whistles, give my boy the horns for that right there, man.
Hey, wait, we fancy over here, man.
I see. Y'all not playing.
Most definitely, man. But
But
talk
yeah,
to us a little bit about.
Nick done caught plenty of these buckets.
First, don't start that now. Don't start that now. Hey, don't start that. Hey, if y'all really want to know how I even got back into the hoop game, you know what I'm saying? Our coach, he had to have somebody to hold Dustin at practice. That's all I did at
Yeah,
practice. I sat on the side when
yeah.
it was time to do some inside drills, go hold Dustin. And
You
that's
was nice
all I
though. You was
did.
nice. You was nice.
Yeah, you
You
know,
held your
lockup
own.
game strong. Y'all know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Hey, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate you giving me them little flowers right there because people be acting like they forgot. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Y'all must have forgot.
Nah,
But
for
no,
real.
man. Let us know what's going on in Dustin's life right now, man. What's going on in Dustin's world?
Well, right now I'm in off season. I come home every summer, just grind it out. Try to get better every summer. Um, I'm in my going into my 5th year. Um, haven't signed anywhere yet. Kind of going through the negotiation process. But yeah, man. As far as my pro career, been to 4 different countries. Um, just been able to travel with my family and see different cultures, adjust to different cultures, different languages. And it's cool, man. It's cool getting away from the States and just exploring the world with your family and, I mean, getting paid to play ball, getting paid to do what you love.
Can't beat that.
You can't beat that
Yeah,
with a stick, man. Anytime you get paid to do what you want to do, it's not even a job no more.
yeah, for real. It's fun, man.
Exactly. So talk to us a little bit about where all you been.
So my first year, I went to Cyprus. Cyprus is down there by Turkey. It's kind of on its own little island. That was my first year getting my foot in the door, getting my feet wet. And it was a grind. I kind of had to start off. I had to get a starting point. So when I signed my agent, he was like, "We got to start you off somewhere to build your resume." Because I did go through some I got in some trouble in college, so I had to regroup, figure out where I could start, build my resume. So I went to Cyprus, and it was a grind, man. I was on like the lowest budget team. We was living in a house. I think it was 4 of us in one crib, sharing one car. 2 wheels had a hubcap. Like it was crazy. 2 donuts. Like it was crazy. It was a grind. We had to take turns driving. Had to share the gas. Like all types of stuff. It was a grind though. And that was when Destiny was pregnant with our child. She came and visited. So I had my family in the crib with 4 people, sharing one car, and they had people come visit them too. So it was just a whole lot. I mean, and then you get there and you ain't got nobody washing your clothes no more. You ain't got managers handing out water. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All the things you get in college, you kind of, if you took them things for granted, you're gonna get a wake up call when you get that first year overseas. But I mean, we ended up, I grinded it out, man. I grinded it out, kept my head down. We ended up being the lowest budget team. We ended up going to the Final Four. And yeah, man, I just had to do what I had to do to keep it pushing. And it wasn't beautiful, but it got me to the point I'm at now. And I just didn't let what happened to me define myself.
Right.
I just kept it going.
Now playing for that team, you know, that the lowest budget team, did they give you like a different perspective? Like once you move forward, like it would like make you more hungrier?
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, coming from Arkansas, Colorado, anywhere Division I, really, you don't even realize what they giving you. You know what I'm saying? When you there, you take all that stuff for granted. The locker room, the food, the meal plan. Like in college, we wouldn't even go into the free food that we had in the athletic center. Like all that is taken for granted, and then you get over there and it's real life now. And you ain't getting your clothes washed. You gotta take your practice jersey home every day, wash it. And that was my first year. That was definitely a wake up call. And I mean, it just made me want to push further and keep it going. I went on after that. I ended up in Finland, and it got a little better, but it was still kind of the same scenario. You still had to wash your own stuff. You still had to, you know what I'm saying, take care of yourself for the most part. I mean, they paying you, but they not finna spoil you. They gonna do certain countries, they'll do the bare minimum unless you put that in your contract. And going into it, I ain't know what to put in my contract from the jump. You know what I'm saying? So it's just been a learning process. Things have gotten better year after year. Just going to each country, doing your thing, putting up your numbers, and just showing out. And then more people keep seeing you. And it's just gonna get better from now on out. But I've seen a lot of guys go in there their first year, and like I said, it's not beautiful. So and people coming from D1, people coming from, you know what I'm saying, beautiful situations, they like, okay, I'm gonna go overseas, and they get over there, and I'm talking about big names. They get over there, and it's like, this ain't what I thought. I don't know if I can do this. Then you're away from your family for 9-10 months. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a lot of guys give it up after that first year. Just because, I mean, they used to it being this and that, and it ain't going to be that all the time when you go over there for your first year, for sure.
Exactly. People got that expectation, and when they get hit in the face with reality, sometimes they can't handle it.
Yeah, definitely.
I know that's how I felt when I went from Navy to SAU. Like I took all that stuff for granted, the diet plan or nutrition plan, the weight room, the locker room, the food. And then you get to a D2 school, and it's like, man, y'all don't got nobody washing y'all clothes for y'all, or y'all ain't got nobody. Y'all don't get like free clothes and free shoes. Or like, nah, ain't none of that shit, man.
I ain't know.
and you gotta adjust to it. Like, I'm like, damn, I was pampered, and now I was like, I'm getting my own cleats and shit. It's like it's different.
Yeah,
it's different for sure. Hey, right now, everybody, if you tuned into the Retalk Listen podcast, make sure you hit that share, that like, that subscribe button, man. Make sure y'all let everybody know what you're watching, where you're watching, and why you're watching it, man. We got my boy Dustin Thomas in the house. AKA DT13 is in the building tonight, man. DT3 now. Hey, speaking of now, I know we walking down through your career, man. But speaking of now, I gotta give you some more hand claps and some more whistles. So we also talking to the MVP right now, man. Stop playing with my boy.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. Hey, the kid is a walking bucket, man. I'm not playing with you. Hey, I watched the highlight. I'd already watched the highlights you sent me whenever I asked you to send me a highlight. And but then I really watched it. You know what I'm saying? The first time I watched it, I was driving, but then I really watched it.
Yeah, you gotta pay attention.
Hey, come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. MVP. Come on. Hey, how can we go down? We always talk about Texarkana sports, right? We always talking about Texarkana sports, people who putting the city on, and nobody's talking about this MVP right now. So we about to blow it up.
All right, we're gonna blow
You
it
know
up.
what I'm saying? We about to blow it up. Because it's not every day that you get to talk to a professional MVP. It's not every day that you have a professional MVP in your city too. So we gotta blow that up, man.
Definitely, for sure.
You know,
I got some questions for you. Go ahead, Trey.
No, you go ahead.
I was about to say I got some questions for you, man. Since I got a hooper, because if you go back and listen to some of the Read Talk and Listen podcasts, I kind of get on y'all's necks a little bit. I kind of get on Hooper's necks a little bit for thinking that y'all know more or y'all see the game so much more differently than the average person or whatever it is. But I want to get a Hooper's perspective on some of this, man. And it's been coming up a lot. High school basketball for your program and AAU basketball. First of all, I want to know which one do you feel helps you out more in your career? And then I want to know is one or the other killing the other?
AAU is definitely more important. Without AAU, I don't think I would be in the position I'm in. Because, AAU allows you to play in front of multiple scouts, you know what I'm saying? Even if you're a no-name team, you can still go into a tournament and say y'all make a run to the championship. Not everybody watching.
Yeah.
So that bring all the attention to you on the big stage. So definitely AAU, I feel like is bigger than high school basketball. But AAU, you usually if you play AAU, you got 10 people that can really play. They all on one team. And then you go back to high school and then you got to put that team on your back. And it shows two different parts of your game.
Yeah.
I feel like AAU shows how you can adjust playing with somebody with 10 other people of your talent level and kind of accepting a role. And then going back to your high school, now you got to show you can put the team on your back and, you know what I'm saying, make something happen from there.
Like, would it be beneficial for a kid not to even play high school, just go straight AAU?
You gotta go to school. You gotta get your grades.
No. What I'm saying is like, still, I know.
Saying don't play in the high school season, don't play like high school basketball.
Don't play high school basketball. Just straight AAU.
At this point, honestly, yeah, I feel like you could just play straight AAU and go where you want to go.
And we had an argument the other day where it was like in the month of July, all kids should they shouldn't be able to play AAU.
But let me fix that. Let me fix that.
That was only for football players. It was only for football.
I know. Yeah. Go ahead.
Let me fix that though, because I feel like AAU allows you to be seen, but then your season throughout the whole year, that's when the coaches that seen you that summer really want to come visit you and come see your games throughout the year. So that's what high school basketball does allow. It allows them to come back and see you again and see how you're doing with your high school team. So I ain't going to say just cancel high school basketball. But, at this level right now that AAU on, I don't know.
If I was like the director of AAU and I see the amount of talent that we have, I see how the scouts are receiving it, I'm just going to run the season all year long. Like run AAU the same time high school basketball running. Hey, and what you end up doing is you'll pull all your top athletes to AAU. The scouts gonna come and it'll just basically kill high school. It won't kill high school basketball. You'll still have the kids that really don't have potential to go to the next level and play. Yeah. They'll still get to play, but you'll have a centralized place where the top talent in the country is at. I believe.
That's true. But high school basketball is fun though. Like you want to run your city. You want to, run your area. You want people to know in your city, in your area that, we them dudes. You want to compete with them dudes first. And then in the summer, you get to go to Dallas. You get to go to Atlanta and then show them like, hey, I'm from East Texas. We doing this too. You know what I'm saying? So, it's fun in it all, but
My
I see
only
what you're
problem with high
saying.
school
You up to
basketball.
something?
My only problem with the high school basketball is because even you can attest to this a little bit. I mean, yeah, we had some skill level out there with you, but we didn't have nobody on your caliber on the team. You see what I'm saying? And what in the game plan, a lot of the times when it got rough, hey, get that hold of Dustin.
Yeah.
If we can, you know what I'm saying? If we can get the hold of Dustin, we got a shot. For real. So that's a lot of wear and tear on Dustin.
But it's not like that everywhere, though. Think about Dallas.
But it's like that.
Think about Dallas.
In a lot of places.
Yeah, that's true. That's true for sure.
But even in Dallas, outside of Duncanville, DeSoto, you know what I'm saying? It's still like that. When them cats get together in the summer, it's something different. But when they go back home, when they gotta play for that team, they walking with their head down. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, for sure.
So that's my only problem with the high school versus AAU. If you're that guy, you know what I'm saying? If you're on that higher caliber level, sometimes it might not even be worth it to play in your school.
Yeah, definitely. I agree.
Yeah, that's my only.
But then another thing is you want to give people in your high school or your area. I mean, you kind of giving them a chance too. Like me going to Dallas, I got scouts watching me, so now they're gonna be watching me all season. Now it's allowing other guys to be seen by some. You know what I'm saying? They got to up their level of play too if they want to make it out. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, I think high school basketball is important. I think it's an experience you don't want to like skip. But I do see what you're saying when the way AAU going right now. If they decided to do year-long AAU, it might just happen.
It could be trouble for some high schools. Yeah. But I got another basketball oriented question for you right here, man. I don't know. Have you seen any of the Steven Jackson? You know, he comes out and says, "Oh man, all these hoopers, these young guys, man, they coming in the league. They're spoon fed, and now they in the league. They got all these millions of dollars, and now all of a sudden they a thug, they a gangster. You know what I'm saying? They'll do whatever. You know what I'm saying? They'll slide. But then he turns around and he visiting O Block and taking pictures in front of the King Von mural with the, you know what I'm saying, with the gang, whatever you want to say. You know what I mean? So have you seen that, and how do you feel about that?
I've seen it, man. I feel like dudes that's doing media and stuff like that at that level, they kind of got to have something to talk about. He probably didn't even realize he just did that to himself, honestly.
Yeah.
He probably just needed something to talk about.
Yep.
Which what he was talking about is true. You do have a lot of athletes out here that want to be from the streets, and you ain't even got to be. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you made it out. Stay out. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, Teddy Bridgewater came out last week and said the same thing. Like, we got all these guys in the NFL. Like, you went to college, you went to them classes. Some of y'all got degrees, and now y'all, get this. What do you say? You inherit this NFL money, and now you a gangster now. It's like, nah, like leave that shit alone. You made it out. Why go back?
I mean, and a lot of dudes really come from that. So I mean, it's in them, and what they doing, not fake. But I mean, you ain't got to broadcast it for it to be known. Yeah. If it's in you, people gonna know just by listening to you, watching you, seeing how you move. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to broadcast it. But yeah, he did kind of contradict himself by doing that. I mean, he ain't had to go to O Block and do all that for the camera. You know what I'm saying? He could have kept that on the low too. He ain't had to have the camera out. But
exactly.
I mean, he probably, like I said, he probably didn't even realize he did that to himself. He just needed something to talk about that next week on that show.
Yeah, their whole little age group is really out here running rampant in the media game like they're 26. You know what I'm saying? Like all them cats, like every time I turn on the news cycle, you know what I'm saying? It's one of them cats. You know what I'm saying? Paul Pierce. Like, bro, why y'all like?
It's booming.
I've never been famous, right? I've never been famous.
Yeah.
But if that's the fall down, I don't ever want to be famous.
You know, I don't think it's a fall down. I think it's like some people just gotta be in the media, man. Like
that's what I'm saying.
But
like, are you that hungry for it? Once you get to it, does it make you that hungry for it?
They just trying to find something else, man. They don't know what to do after basketball. Exactly. Media, the easiest thing to do. Hop on your microphone and talk about something. Yeah, just like Stephen A. Smith, man. They got to find something to talk about every single day. Even if it's irrelevant, even if like everybody be blowing his stuff up and being like, you ain't got to say this about that, say this about that. Man, that man got to he get paid to find something to talk about every day.
So
he gonna say something.
And you know who Stephen A. has been talking about the most right now. And I know you share the same level of excitement about LeBron James as I do.
Come
You know
on, man.
what I'm saying?
Let's go, James.
Stephen A. Smith has been talking about Bronny James. LeBron comes out and he makes the statement, you know, I don't know where I'll be playing at the end of my career, but
Yeah.
all I do know is when Bronny James is drafted, when my son gets drafted, that's where I'm gonna play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't about money. I play for free. You know what I'm saying? Stephen A. Smith comes out and he says that he thinks that LeBron is genuine in this statement. But everybody else thinks that LeBron only made that statement so that Bronny gets drafted. Bronny's not good enough to get drafted, as everybody's saying. But LeBron's going to ensure that he gets drafted by co-signing.
I don't think Bronny need Bron to get drafted.
I don't think he does either.
I think both his sons going to get drafted just off what they do on that court. Honestly,
I'm glad you said that.
I ain't even know Lil Bryce at a growth spurt. They talking about he's 6'6" now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've had arguments about Bronny, about him not being good enough. People that seen him in person say he wasn't good enough, this, and that. But I mean, that come with that Bron name. You're gonna get hated on. You're gonna have to live with that for the rest of your life. And I'm sure they used to. I bet it don't even phase them.
I'm sure it don't phase them.
They seen it with their daddy their whole life.
Well, and that's my thing too. I don't think, and Stephen A. mentioned this as well, I don't think that LeBron would set Bronny up for the scrutiny.
Bro, that man spent $1 million on his body. What you think he's spending on his kids?
Exactly.
What you think they spending on their body?
Yeah.
And, you know, and I heard people make the conversation like, well, if he get drafted, the only reason he get drafted is who his father is. And it's like, that's okay. I don't care about that because, you know, that's just about, it's not about what you know, it's about who you know.
I mean, that's fine for me too, but no, because Michael Jordan's kids didn't get drafted.
No, but they were genuinely trash, man.
Well,
they were trash.
But it was literally about who your people were. You're not going to draft Mike's kids? Mike
wasn't with him in the gym. Brian got him in the gym.
Exactly. Here's the thing. If you were halfway decent and your father is Michael Jordan, you're getting drafted. You got to be halfway decent.
I don't think so. It's a lot of hoopers. I think basketball might be the most, the sport the most.
No, if you're a Michael Jordan son and you're not starting at USF, you're not getting drafted. You got to at least start. That's half the battle. You got to start.
But see, basketball ain't so much if you know somebody you getting in, you're gonna get exposed.
Oh, exactly. That's what I was
you will get exposed real quick. As soon as you get caught on that island, a little bink, bink, bink. Hey, people gonna know if you can play or not real quick.
Hey, listen, I guarantee you there's way more NFL guys, MLB guys, FIFA, whatever you want to say. Their sons are in the league way more often than the basketball player's son.
No, that's what I'm saying. You got to at least be able to play. Some of these cats don't even play on they don't even start.
But I don't know, man. I just know this is what I do know right here. Since I've been covering Brian Bowles, let me show my jumper. I know you ain't making Nathan, but as I'm watching it, as I'm getting deeper and deeper into this broadcasting stuff, and I'm seeing more and more of these younger athletes, right? It's something else you gotta look for. You can't look at it like you was looking at athletes back when you played.
Right.
You can't do that. And I think that's what everybody's doing with Bronny James. And that's kind of when I started seeing these athletes really for who they were. Because for a long time, I was always the guy that was like, damn, he really ain't that good. You know what I'm saying? Like, why everybody talking about this cat? He really ain't that good. You know what I mean? But now that I'm watching it, it's from like what the athlete is now, what the expectations are. I see how these cats are that good.
Man, I'm saying it's easy for me to see a kid that has three, like say when I seen Bronny at first, I think he had like 3-4 years left of high school basketball. And that's when, I think when he was a sophomore or something, that's when people were saying, he's not that good. He's not going to go to the league. But I know how much I improved in 2 years. And I know who his daddy is. And like I said, Brian put $1 million in his body. Ain't no telling what he's going to do for his sons. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in 2 years, you can make a big leap if you training every day. You know what I'm saying? Getting it in. And it's showing, man. He done turned into a whole nother player. And he a point guard that can shoot, athletic, and you know what I'm saying? He got the whole package. So as long as he stay out of trouble, keep his head straight, and which I mean, his daddy Brian, he should. I don't see him messing it up.
Exactly. I mean, he did have the one little social media incident. You know what I'm saying? He put
If
out
it
the
wasn't
little
no
story,
trouble, that
but
was
it wasn't no
that,
trouble. You
man,
know what I'm saying? It is what it
that
is.
was people. That
Hey,
was
we saying it ain't no trouble, but somebody just got 9 years for it.
that.
That's all I'm saying. We saying it ain't no trouble, but
Oh,
somebody just got 9
you
years
talking
for
about
it.
you talking about that? Oh
Yeah, you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? So it may not be trouble where you at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's another thing though. He gonna live under a glass house his whole life. So
Big
Yep.
facts.
he
I
gonna
think
have
you
to.
know that. I mean, people even care about who we dating, so it's an issue.
Right, definitely.
Hey, but we got an international star on here right now, man. I gotta go ahead and ask you, man, how do you feel about the whole Brittany Griner situation? Because you've been to these different countries and you got to act a certain way. You got to follow a different set of rules, man. So how you feeling about that situation?
Man, I think what they doing is wrong for sure. 9 years is a lot for sure, you know. But at the same time, I would never go to the airport with nothing in my bag trying to leave a country. I mean, and they said she only had like 0.7, I think, or something in the weed
Yeah.
pen or something like that, which ain't nothing. So she shouldn't be getting punished the way she getting punished.
Yeah.
But I mean, at the same time, why even put yourself in that position?
Right.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where
Like, it can't be that important. You coming back home, if you need to do that, get it when you land, you know what I'm saying, from your partner, from your cousin, whatever you need to do, if you got to do that, you know what I'm saying? But,
Exactly.
I mean, and she said she was rushing. She probably just had it in I don't know the story.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
0.7 grams ain't worth no 9 years. That's a
no,
fact.
not at all. But it's one of those things where like you got to kind of know where you're going and what's going on around the world. And right now we're at odds with Russia.
Right.
And if you Russia and you're in the middle of a war right now,
that's why she was trying to get out.
Don't
go to the airport.
No, she was coming in.
I'm saying going out of Russia.
No, she was coming into Russia.
She was going to Russia?
Yeah, she had got to Russia. She was checking in.
Oh, I thought she was leaving her season.
Brian Bo says we think it's crazy because of our society. When you go to another country, you must follow their rules. Hey, that's fact.
Wait.
That's true.
Was she? I thought she was coming.
I think she was leaving too.
I think she was leaving. She
leaving
too. Everybody was leaving. Like,
yeah.
Everybody got out of Ukraine.
Oh yes, because
everybody got out of
was getting
Russia.
ready to start. WNBA was starting, wasn't it?
Well, no, just everybody was trying to get on down because what was going on. It was a bunch of dudes that left Ukraine and came to Israel. There's a bunch of dudes just leaving Russia to go to other leagues. They was just trying to get up out of there before. I mean, same thing kind of happened with COVID. When COVID dropped, everybody was trying to get back to the crib.
Yeah.
Right. But it's one of those things where, like, man, is Russia being harsh? I believe so. But look what situation they in, and they need their boy out.
Exactly.
You know, they asked for a specific person, and when you look at that dude's background, you can see, like, man, why they want him? You look him up, like, oh, Russia is in the middle of a war, and they want this particular cat back. You know what they want him back for?
Exactly.
I mean, this dude is a arms dealer who has started international conflict across the world. You know what I'm saying? They caught him with 15 million cash on him.
Exactly. So they're like, we got y'all. We got you. We need him. Y'all got him. And y'all want her. And so she caught up in a bad spot, man.
Y'all gonna
hate it.
Yep.
They gonna have to come up off something.
Yeah.
And I hate it. Like dude say, I mean, you in another country, you gotta play by their rules. You can't go over there and think you can do anything.
Exactly.
But me personally, if I had to do that, I would never go to the airport with nothing. I mean, what is it worth?
Not 9 years.
Not 9
years, of course.
And I don't think she's gonna do the 9 years. I honestly think that they're gonna make the deal. Because at this point,
what they said. Yeah.
Our government, Biden has to make the deal. And is it going to weaken America's reputation around the world? Yeah, but right now he's against the fire. It's an election year, or not election year, but they'll be voting on like governors and senators and stuff here coming up in November.
His stickers all over the gas pump.
Yeah, so
I seen somebody say they trying to prisoner swap to get Brittany Griner back over 0.7 grams. While we got all these people locked up here for whatever they locked up for weed charges and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But they ain't trying to get
that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
The Brittany Griner situation definitely sparks way more. Like if they make the deal, it sparks way more problems than we have now.
Yep.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Like
y'all did all that. Y'all did all that for her. I mean, y'all might as well go ahead and release all them.
All these cats. Yep.
For sure.
Exactly. That's why I don't think we'll be able to. I don't think they'll be able to, man. Hey, but whatever happens, man. I hope.
Before y'all get off, I just I got to interrupt one time. But I thought it was funny. We did the math on it. Had to translate what it was. It wasn't just 9 years. It was, what was it?
Rublies.
1 million rublies, but that don't even translate to like
only
16
It's
babies.
like 19,000 or something.
Yeah, like $19,000.
They was gonna get off there quick.
Yeah, they gonna pay. They can pay. They just gonna pay some extra rublies.
Yeah.
It's
I
the
think
rubles, baby.
It's rubles, man.
Rubles.
Rubles.
Hey,
It's all rubles.
whatever it is, they better give it up. That's the only way to get her. Hey, y'all saying it's worth 9 years and 1 million rubles. All right.
Now, what's the name? What's the name not going, bro? They gonna have to come up off that prison. That's a fact. Dude, not going.
Say, yeah, no rubles
not
are
going.
gonna get it.
No, Putin ain't going at all.
Hey,
They
One
gonna.
time for my boy Measley back there. He knows. He sees what time it is. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that
See,
boy
I'm not even playing my soundboard no more, man. Them claps sound way better than mine.
Listen. I just want everybody to listen. Cam, say something. Come on, man. This man over here, professional, crispy sound.
Because I can't hear myself. I can't even hear these hand claps. I'm kind of sad about it.
Hey, shout out to my producer, man.
What's up, Cam?
What's up, man? DT, man. Good to meet you, man. Listen to your story, man. Appreciate you being on this evening. But I'm going to let y'all get back to it. I'm going to fade off here in the back. If you need some hand claps, just holler at your boy, man.
Hey, wow, it would have been crazy if he'd have had it where his screen just faded.
I know, right?
Hey, man, if you watch it, go ahead and make sure you hit that like button, that share button, that subscribe button. Y'all see we got my boy Cam in the back, man, on the ones and twos, shaking it up for y'all, popping the comments on the screen. Y'all making us move in and out. Y'all see how it all goes down over here, man. Plus, we got my boy Dustin Thomas in the building tonight, man. Give my boy some hand claps, Cam.
Hold on, I gotta hop back in this thing to hit him with. I can fade them joints out. You know what I'm saying? Get it real smooth.
I was like to take it up, man. If y'all over on Spotify, man, or any other on the go platform, man, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button and that notification button so y'all know when we dropping this fire content and these fire conversations. We are on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, anywhere you can hear a podcast, you can hear my voice, as well as the voice of the dreaded Archer, man.
For sure.
Speaking of the dreaded Archer, got a little news, man. Got a little news on the table right here, man. Hey, this podcast life, this podcast game, it's been a long road. Well, not really a long road, just a little bit over a year now.
Not even a year for the
a year for the Dreaded Archer podcast. And big things are in motion, man. But I'm gonna let you speak on
now.
That.
You want to do that right now?
Yeah, do it right now.
Do it right now. All right.
Do it right now.
All right. So last week we said we might have some big news for the Dreaded Archer podcast. Might have some big news. But today, I'll come back to today. A couple weeks ago, I was hit up by a hunting media company, and they wanted to talk to me about the podcast. Didn't think much of it. So we had the meeting today, and 2 minutes into the meeting, the president and CEO of the company, they offered me a contract. So as of today, the Dreaded Archer is now the newest member of the Carbon TV team. And now all my shows and everything will be on Carbon TV. So
okay.
it came through, you know what I'm saying? Signed the big contract today. So I can't wait. It's gonna be a lot of exclusive content over on Carbon TV. Got a media team, handle my marketing, everything. So some big interviews are coming. And yes, it's gonna be big things happening over at the Dreaded Archer.
Congratulations, man.
One time for the Archer, man.
Hey, we talked about this last week, and we also spoke about it a little bit the week before, man. If you got something that you want to do, you got to get out there and do it.
You got to do it.
I'm not going to take no credit for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to take no credit for it.
No, you got.
I put this size 13 so far. Hey, I put this size 13 so far. Hey, you know what I'm saying? To get the Dreaded Archer on the ball, get the ball rolling over there, man. So I feel like I got a little baby I raised. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's taking off his wings and flying, man. So I feel good about it.
Man, you did, man. It was, man, like I said, I can't even count the number of mornings where you're on the phone and I'm telling you about what's going on. Bro, you got to post. Bro, you got to post. Bro, you got to post. And I'm like, all right. So I post a little bit, get a little bit of success, then it die down. Then, hey, man, you got to do the podcast. You got to do the podcast. Stop talking about it. So I get all the stuff, start doing the podcast, but I'm not really posting them. Then I finally started posting them, and then it just like everything started falling into place. And I've met so many people, just, you know, invited to hunts, invited to different events, and everybody wants to meet the dreaded archer. So, you know what I'm saying?
I gotta explain that to me.
What, dreaded archer?
Yeah.
So you see it back there. Hold on, yeah.
So the dreaded archer is my my hunting brand. So I'm a bow hunter.
Yeah.
So I got a podcast where I talk to hunters from all over the country or all over the world, and we just sit and talk about, you know, their career, how they got started hunting, talk about, you know, different things going on in the hunting community, you know, different laws, regulations, and stuff like that. And it kind of just all balled up into this big thing now. And I got guys like John Dilly, you know, asking me my story, you know what I'm saying? It's a real cool thing, man. You gotta go check it out. Go check out the Dreaded Archer.
Yeah, go check it out. Videos too, man. We gotta get you out there. You ever shot a bow before?
No, I can do anything.
You ever been hunting?
Man, yes. I done
so you
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't even finna get on here and fake. I done shot some squirrels, you know what I'm saying?
That's hunting. That's hunting.
That's hunting.
Squirrels, that's hunting.
I shot some squirrels. I went deer hunting, I think one time. I was about 10. I went with my grandpa. And I got out there, got to stepping on leaves. He done cussed me out. I'm too loud. I ain't never go back again. I had me a little 12 gauge. I still got a little 12 gauge in his little gun thing, but no, I never went back again.
Man, I gotta get you out there. Shotgun hunting. I think shotgun hunting is harder than bow hunting.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty. Shotgun hunting pretty hard.
I ain't get to see it. I ain't get to pull the trigger.
We gotta get you out there, man. The only thing about it is, I'm 6'2".
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. On a good day.
Yeah,
and it's tight in that blind, no leg space. So my boy getting out there, getting my boy out there in the blind gonna be something.
No. They make the big mic. The big mic is good for anybody 7 foot and up.
What's the big mic?
The big mic, it's a ground blind. So it's a thing you get in when you go hunt. So it keeps the animals from seeing you. So it's a big old kind of like almost like a tent.
Yeah.
You sit in it and it's called the big mic. It's good for anybody 7 feet up. And I think it hold up to 6 people. So plenty of room.
Yeah, I really do that. I don't know about all this equipment and stuff. We just went out there trying to find something.
Oh yeah, it's a couple ways to hunt now.
Y'all really do this though. That's y'all sport. Y'all really do this.
Ways to hunt. Yeah, that's the only sport I'm trying to play now. I like being around the sports and I like filming it and I like being in there and still feeling the atmosphere, man. But hunting and shooting this bow is the only competitive stuff I'm really interested in now.
No. Don't let him cap. Don't let him cap. We was at these practices, and you know I'm gonna say which school we was at, but we was at one of them. And he was over there. Hey, Cam, I think I got one more in me, man. I put this helmet on, you know what I'm saying? I can't contain it. They don't know what it is.
Hey, I'm telling you, man. It is a difference, though. These cats, man, you know, I ain't no disrespect to none of these cats out here grinding, doing their thing, man. But it's just a difference in the way that I you know what I'm saying, the way that I would be acting if there was 10 cameras on the field with me. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if Texarkana game day was a thing when I was coming through school, they gonna tell me to stop. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make them tell me to stop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Coach, get back in the huddle. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be something like that.
Yeah.
But that's not what it is.
Hey, how you coming out the locker room?
Come on,
man. I can tell you now I'm coming out. Visors, gloves,
bro,
towels.
different color visor every day.
I'm wearing wristbands all the way up to my neck.
You gotta be clean.
Hey, you're gonna want to take a picture of me. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna want to put the camera on me every time. And I'm gonna be doing something out there where you're gonna want to put the camera on me every time. No matter what. If I hit somebody, don't let me hit nobody.
Bro, they're gonna have to mic me
Wait,
up.
so
they're gonna
that's
have to
kind
mic
of
me
game
up.
day be out here. Everybody like practices and stuff now.
Oh yeah, we out here. We need.
I ain't saying high school sports since I left.
We neck deep in it. What up, Jade Mo? Hey, all the way from. I don't want to get it wrong, Nebraska. Jade Mo up there in Nebraska, home of the Huskies.
Survey says, can we get Nebraska for some points on the board?
My boy from Nebraska. Met my
Hey,
boy
I thought that was Jordan Moses.
No, that's Jade Mo.
That's what I thought he said. I was like, dude. I was trying to look at the picture. I was like, that ain't Jade Mo.
All the way from Nebraska. Hey, congratulations to my boy Jade, man. Just tied the knot up there in Nebraska too, man. So I pay attention to the Reed talking listeners out there, man.
Oh, that button out. I'm sorry.
But yeah, man, we all the way out there. We had all the practices. We filming it. Go look on the page. You know, I'll be putting out some. I'll be doing a little something on the keyboard on the stuff. You go check it out. There we go. Hey, Shell.
Hey, Shell.
Everybody hopping in. Hey, Dustin, man, you got an NFL team?
I rock with Lamar, man.
Okay, Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah, I rock with Baltimore.
Yo, Cam, we know who you like. You don't even gotta say who you like because it don't matter. They ain't winning nothing.
We don't want to talk about it.
And Trey, you can say yours. Just I guess.
Say it, Trey. I dare you.
Boys.
Cowboy.
Come on now.
Listen.
Who is you, Nick?
I'm the best you can be. I'm nobody. I'm just a fan of the game.
Okay.
That boy Jayden said, hell yeah, bro. Thank you. Hope all is well with you. Y'all come out with the boys and let's stick some what is that?
Muleys.
You know I don't drink now.
No,
y'all don't.
No,
I don't.
No, mule deers, bro.
Oh hell, I thought you were talking
Muleys and
about
rublies, baby.
Hey, I better say I don't drink. You know, we all got our vices, but I don't do no drinking.
Hold on, time out. Hey, Jayden, what part of Nebraska you in, man? Because you know Nebraska is right down the street from me.
That boy said,
where you at?
I'm in South Dakota.
Dang, I didn't know that.
That boy said, kick some muleys, boy.
Yeah, some muleys, man. Hey,
I've never even mule deer hunted.
It's just like whitetail hunting, unless you're gonna spot and stock them.
That's why I do need a spot and stock. That's what I do need to do. But I don't want to get away from this NFL talk.
Oh yeah.
Are y'all trying to run from the NFL talk? I know y'all teams ain't there, but yeah, I'm a no fan. I'm a no team fan. I'm just a fan of the game.
I'm kind of that way too, though. But I'm a Lamar fan.
It's the best way to go about the situation. Oh, I'm a Julio fan now. Speaking of that, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what my boy finna do this shit, finna get the ring and ride off into the sunset on y'all boys. But Super Bowl contenders, and who is not Super Bowl contenders, man? That's what I want to talk about right now.
Talk about it.
Who is or not?
Yeah, who do y'all think who is truly Super Bowl contenders? Not just who we like, because that's easy to say. Oh yeah, my boy. Like Trey gonna say they're contenders, but you know what I'm saying. We don't have to just say who we like. Who do you think is a true?
Hold on, Trey saying the Cowboys.
Right?
Yeah.
They think they contenders every year.
Contender contenders.
Who's a true Super Bowl contender this year for y'all boys?
Right, I'm gonna give y'all. I can give y'all my top 5.
Yeah, give me your top 5.
All right, so you can't get rid of Tom. Gotta go with Tampa Bay.
Okay.
I gotta put Lamar in there because I'm a Lamar fan. Gotta go with Baltimore.
All right.
I like the Bengals. I was rooting for the Bengals.
Okay.
I like what they did last year.
Joe Shiesty.
Who I'm going with? I can't get rid of the Chiefs.
Yeah.
They always tough.
Well,
I gotta get one more. I don't know, man. I want to see. I ain't saying they contenders, but I do want to see what the Dolphins do. With
the Dolphins are in my contender list too, though. That's what I'm saying. Dolphins are in my contender.
I want to see what they do.
Because this is the reason why the Dolphins are in my contender list. I'll go ahead and put it out there. I'm gonna let you go first, Trey, though. That boy J Mo said Chiefs Kingdom, baby, and the Bengals. Either one are winning the Super Bowl. Okay. But I think, because I think this shit fake. You know what I'm saying? Some of it, at least halfway. You know what I'm saying? And it's too much media coming out of Miami. You know, it's way too much media coming out of Miami for them to not, at least be a contender. You know, it's halfway through the season. Like they're gonna keep Miami in the media, and it ain't gonna be in a bad light. I feel like coming through the season. That's why I got Miami in my contender. And I think they're also a pretty good team. They ended the season hot. I think they're gonna just roll that.
Yeah.
But go ahead, Trey.
All right, I got number one contender, definitely going to be the Bengals. Number two,
that's your best pick to win it all. You just saying?
No, it's best pick to win it all.
Okay.
Then number two, I got LA right behind them. Then I'm gonna go with Tampa Bay, Dolphins, and I don't know why, but I just got a feeling the Buffalo Bills, man, they got a good shot, man.
Yeah, they tough.
Bills Mafia.
Okay. I'm starting from the bottom up on mine, and this is my last two. Is Miami at 5, Bills at 4, Bengals at 3, Bucks at 2, and who did I have? Who did I have for my number one? I had Patty Mahomes at number one to win his third Super Bowl or his second Super Bowl.
Second,
but he'll be his third in a row. Oh no, he wasn't in it last year, or was he? No, he wasn't in it.
No, they didn't make it last year.
Yeah, so he'll get his second Super Bowl.
Game was Super Bowl game.
Exactly,
Super Bowl
exactly. So I want to see them get it. I think they got a really good chance to get it. Rodney G says, "Great conversation. Appreciate it, my boy.
Rodney G.
Appreciate it, my boy. But who do y'all think is not contenders? Like they just ain't gonna get it done?
Detroit. Never.
Damn. He said never.
Hey, I don't know. They might shake back, man. I hope they shake back.
Man, the Fords don't give a damn about the damn Detroit. They don't give a damn about them because guess what? The people in Detroit still coming to the game.
Yeah,
they showing up.
You gotta stop going to the games if you want your team to be better.
Exactly. You gotta show them like, hey, if y'all ain't winning, we ain't
Who
coming.
Bottom of the barrel though, besides Detroit?
Cleveland.
Brown.
See who else? Really, nobody else is truly. Before I say that, the Commanders, are they bottom of the barrel?
Yes.
They bottom of the barrel.
They not doing shit. They not doing
bottom of the barrel. But in that division, you could be bottom of the barrel and still do something.
What's the Jaguars? They ain't bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, they bottom of the barrel too.
Yeah, they bottom of the barrel. They had a good draft, so they might be able to do something.
North Carolina. Unless McCaffrey.
Carolina.
They bottom of the barrel.
They was hot for a little second last year.
Matter of fact, Jacksonville getting beat right now, 13-0 by the Raiders.
This all fake.
Is preseason already started?
Yep.
Or is this like that matchup practice stuff?
No, it's preseason.
Like real preseason.
It's real preseason.
Damn.
Bro, there's no way Washington's going to win that division because you got Philadelphia, Cowboys, and New York.
So I'm saying, but that's the NFC least. Anybody can do anything.
I mean, dude, the Eagles got a pretty good shot, man. They got a damn good team.
Eagles. Yeah, they gonna be all right, but they ain't finna be no contender.
The Eagles, I mean, the NFC least, anything can
I don't know though. I did see something. They said they got the best offensive line, I think, in the league. Is that true?
But they gotta get Jalen Hurts. They gotta get Jalen Hurts really playing ball. His numbers look good on paper. Jalen Hurts I like him. I like him a lot on paper. But I'm not seeing what I need to see.
Who the Eagles got? What made you say that, Trey?
Philadelphia will be there because of the draft.
They got they got the cat from Alabama who won the Heisman. What's his name?
Yeah, I know that the wide receiver.
The Smith.
Yeah.
Then they got what's his name? AJ Brown.
I'm trying to see who they draft. Can we get a look up on that?
On what?
Oh, can we get a look up on that? Who the Eagles draft class? I want to see who they drafted. They saying the Eagles got a good draft class. Because I like the Eagles. I like the Eagles. The Eagles, I'm saying that the Jalen Hurts kid is
Chicago Bears bottom
is the beast. The Chicago Bears, they got Justin Fields over there at the helm.
They ain't got nothing.
I don't know really too much after that. But they bottom of the barrel.
So they got the big cat from
Oh, okay. So that D line gonna be sharp at least against the run anyway. Jordan Davis.
Well, he got that big money.
He a monster. So they went and got the center, Cam Jurgens.
Nakobe Dean.
Nakobe Dean's the linebacker position. Okay, for Georgia Cat. Kyron Johnson out of Kansas. Big 12 linebacker. Okay, then. They didn't win and got Grant Calcaterra out of the hometown, baby.
That's alumni.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Hey, okay, so they got it. Okay, so they got it. They, Philly always keep a tight end on deck. Okay, the Jordan Davis cat makes your defense better no matter what. You know what I'm saying? He's like a new age Vince Wilfork.
Yep.
In the middle right there. So I think he'll definitely be good in the run defense. Georgia, they've been spitting out linebackers for at least 6 years.
It's either them or Penn State gonna have some good linebackers.
So hey, Philly got a chance. That's not looking good. That's not looking too good for y'all. Cause what y'all draft looking up? What y'all draft look like? Trey?
Actually, I want to see the Cowboys be good. I want to see them do something. They America's
what
team.
would the world come to? That's why I don't want to see them be good. Call me a hater, whatever you want to do. But what is going to happen if the Cowboys are ever actually good again? What is the world really going to be like? It's going to be fires in the streets. Don't let them win a Super Bowl. If the Cowboys win a Super Bowl, if the power grid don't shut down, then the next day the economy going to crash because ain't none of them going to work. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Cowboy fans gonna go crazy. Sure.
I don't know if it's good for America for America's team to be good. I don't know that.
I mean, as much as we are in Dallas, wouldn't it be great just to go to a Cowboys game and see a good game, like just you know what I'm saying, just the atmosphere.
If they play a bad team, you'll see a good game and they'll win by a field goal or lose by it. That, you know what I'm saying? You can go to Dallas and catch you a good game.
You might as well just go to a college game. They got college games in Dallas all the time.
Exactly. Hey, you go.
All right, so here's the Cowboys draft picks right here.
With the 24th pick, this 24th overall pick, or this is y'all's 24th pick?
This is 24th pick overall.
All right, they take O-lineman out of Tulsa, Tyler Smith. Don't know.
They gave him a grade C.
All right. Then with the 56th pick, they take Ole Miss edge Sam Williams. Where his grade? A minus defensive end / linebacker. South Alabama wide receiver Jalen Tolbert. A plus out of South Alabama. Wisconsin.
So y'all going off draft class. It's normal.
Yeah, I'm just looking to see what their draft class is coming out with. With the 150 pick, North Dakota OT Matt. Well, let's go. And that's it.
Nope.
Fresno State cornerback Darren Bland. C+ corner? Why would you get a C+ corner? That's why y'all be losing right there. Linebacker, A+. But you got linebackers.
I know.
Hold on.
Arkansas,
What they say?
Arkansas.
Come on.
He going to the Arkansas. Defensive tackle John Ridgeway. He A.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up, my boy.
Coming out of Arkansas, we don't know. It's iffy, but we gonna see. Oklahoma State linebacker Devin.
Get muted in this thing.
Devin Harper graded out of what, a B-?
Yep.
So and
that's it.
And what was that grade overall? I saw that at the end. I'm trying to scroll up.
There was nothing at the end.
Yeah, it was. They had an overall grade.
Nope.
B+. Okay.
Who had the best draft class?
I don't know who had the best draft class.
Well,
I don't know who had the best draft class, but this draft, we already talked about this. This draft was kind of fickle. To say the least.
Geez.
Yeah, they weren't really. It wasn't. I guess it really wasn't star studded. I guess is what the problem was. And I don't know that. I don't really know what's coming out next year. I don't really know who's all a senior in the college football this year. It's more about the young cats now. I don't think there's really much senior promotion. We want to know who getting that bag in the NIL deal.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We want to know who hitting that portal. You know what I'm saying? We don't really care about the seniors right now. So I guess that's another conversation or another little spiel we can go off on.
They coming back out with the NCAA.
Yeah, so they really gonna get the bag on that NCAA.
I'm trying to see what the draft's looking like in 3 years. There's a certain somebody I'm trying to see where they go, and hopefully by that time New Orleans will have their mind right and Michael Thomas will be on his way somewhere and we can move my boy on in. Mr. Jalen Hill to the Saints. Come on, somebody.
I'm excited to see him play this year. Jalen Hill, number 2 receiver in his class. Play for Longview. Monster. He gonna kill the game this year. Oh,
my cousin go to Longview.
Who is he? He play ball?
Taylor Tatum.
Oh,
no, we was just talking about him.
Taylor Tatum, the number 1 running back, or no, number 5 running back in his class, number 4 running back in his class, something like that.
And he's nice at baseball.
Oh yeah, he's like
he was just on MLB Network.
Yeah, he's like the number 1 baseball player in his class too.
Nice.
The kid is ridiculous. The kid, we watched him run the last leg in a 4x1, giving Longview the dub, walk across the grass, put on his baseball uniform, and knock the first pitch of the game over the wall.
Yeah, it's crazy. I ain't seen him since he was like I think he was like 6. And then I came back time. My mom was like, Taylor finna be on MLB Network. I was like, Taylor.
Let me throw in a shameless plug, if we can do that. You can catch him Friday nights, any home game or away game on Longview Game Day on Facebook or YouTube. Check him out. All games will be streamed, commentary, and they ain't no read, talk, and listen. But now sometimes I'll be down there. Sometimes it's legit.
Sometimes I'll be down there. But yeah, we got the Baltimore Ravens got the grade A. They got the best draft class.
Best draft class.
Come on, man.
Number 2?
Yeah, the Jets, but they can have the number 1 for like 4 years, and they can need work. So we ain't going to worry about them. And then Philly at number 3. That ain't looking too good for y'all. Kansas at number 4. Kansas City, I guess I should say. Green Bay. What y'all think Green Bay gonna do this year?
Green Bay always good.
Man, you know what? I can't believe we left Green Bay out. They
not no Super Bowl contenders.
Man, they got some good receivers, bro.
Man, they ain't no Super Bowl contenders.
You can't ever count out.
You can't count out Aaron Rodgers. He's GOAT like. Okay, he is GOAT like.
Man, I don't believe.
But he did not. But Devontae Adams, they ain't got no Devontae Adams.
No, they don't. They don't got no Devontae Adams.
Okay, then. So like I'm saying, where the contendership at? Where they contending at? He said, "Talk to me." I talk back. Hey,
what up, Measley?
What's up, Tanner, man? We ain't gonna leave you hanging, bro.
Hey, Cowboys and Lions, straight garbage. Hey, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. It's all about the Huskers for you, ain't it, boy?
Yeah. Hey, they got the coldest to ever do it.
Oh, that's that. What y'all think about that? What y'all AC company in Nebraska gives an NIL deal to this dude. Simply, I mean, he is a good football player. He transferred from Alabama.
LSU.
Or LSU. I'm sorry, my bad. I get him and Kool-Aid mixed up. My bad. He transferred from LSU, and he gets an NIL deal with an air conditioner and heating company because his name is the coldest.
Bro,
he transferred to Nebraska?
Yeah.
Dang, I ain't know
bro,
that.
It's the coldest marketing deal.
Hey, that's tough.
Your name is the coldest, and you got an AC company.
Tough.
And they know for having the coldest AC.
Yeah, they helped us some.
And no shade on them, but don't ever post nothing like that ever again.
No, shade to them. Let my boy get the money.
Why
they spend all the money on the deal.
If that van pulled up to my house to work on my AC, y'all got to ease on down the road, player. I need some true professionals in here.
Hey, shout out to my boy for getting I ain't know he went there.
Yeah, he transferred.
Bro, and then
he gotta be nice though. With that, you gonna give your son that name. He gotta be.
Oh,
nice.
And hey, his middle name is
To Ever Do It.
To Ever Do It.
Yeah.
Boy, his kindergarten teacher hated him, trying to teach him how to write that stuff out. Got every letter in the alphabet in this man's name.
But why they give him a generic Nebraska jersey?
I know. Like y'all ain't wearing that on Saturdays. Like that's a practice jersey for the quarterback. You know what I'm saying?
Is he good though?
He raw.
I mean, he was highly recruited out of high school.
Did he play at LSU?
Not that first year.
I don't know if he did or not. He might have had a couple touches. They do the percentage now, so everybody playing.
If he did, I did not see him on the field at that Arkansas game, and I'm trying to remember. Does anybody remember the outcome? That's right.
Oh,
That's right.
I forgot to tell you, Dustin. I forgot to tell you, Dustin. Cam is also a fellow Hog.
Yeah, I already picked him.
A fellow Hog.
No one when you see one. We'll recognize real.
Arkansas finna be nice though.
Yeah, Arkansas finna be nice. Arkansas.
And
basketball. We still talking about basketball, right?
They're gonna be nice in football.
They got a chance to be better. But this is what this is the thing about the SEC. This is the thing about
nice and everything for sure.
This is the thing about the SEC in football. This is the thing about the SEC in football. That's when they get to talking about all the other sports. That's when you know. But this thing about the SEC in football, you can get better, but you still got to think about what's at the top.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You can get better. I'm not throwing no shade at Arkansas saying they can't get better.
Sound like it.
But come on, they ain't gonna beat Bama next year.
See, I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Is
nice,
A&M on the schedule?
Yeah,
I think they got the toughest
Southwest
schedule.
Classic. They whooped them last year. Put it down on them. In Jerry
When
World.
you see what A&M brought to the table this year, they said they ain't gonna happen no more.
They whole schedule played in postseason last year.
Yeah,
I seen that.
Hey, this their schedule right here.
But Sam Pittman doing his thing.
Cincinnati need to stop doing this because your boy, that dude is gone. The quarterback is gone.
He gone.
So y'all finna now that next group of kids, y'all finna get them embarrassed out here at 2:30 on a Saturday. South Carolina, I don't know nothing about South Carolina, no cap. Missouri State, that better be but you know Arkansas,
be a dub.
that's one of the ones they'll go out there and let somebody lay down in the end zone or not fair catch the ball and run it back. You know?
we talking about old stuff now. We on.
So then we go in the SEC or not SEC play because they do it crazy over there. But you got A&M, Alabama, Mississippi State, BYU, Auburn, a wash-up game, LSU, Ole Miss, and Missouri. What's the record at the end of that, man?
Let's start at the top.
That's a dub.
That's a dub.
Well, 1-0.
That's the thing. This is the thing about Arkansas. You can't even we all can't confidently sit here and say that's a dub.
Bro, I watched them all season last year.
They
different, bro. They different from when I was in school for sure.
I'm saying Cincinnati
doing something different.
Okay, Cincinnati dub. We're giving that. Ritter gone. Cincinnati was just in the playoffs last year, though. Let's not forget about that.
South Carolina dub.
Caught that traffic on the way home.
Missouri State a dub. A&M?
A&M dub. They go into Alabama 3-0.
Hey, that's more than 3 games up there.
And they might come out 4-0.
No. They come out 4-0. They come out 4-0. Cincinnati.
They going to Alabama 4-0.
They going in 4-0.
They going to Alabama
might come out 5-0.
Y'all heard it here on the Read Talk and Listen first. They said Arkansas going into Alabama.
Did you watch the game last year?
Was Alabama Arkansas?
Yeah. It was. I think it was a touchdown.
Yeah, but we all know how that go. We all know what that was. We all know what that was. It ain't gonna be that this year.
Hey, Saban, listen to me. All right, you think it's sweet?
It ain't funny.
It ain't what it seems.
Hey,
it ain't what it seems.
Arkansas fans and Cowboys fans, real.
Don't put me in there with them boys. Don't put me in there with them boys.
Hey, what I'm saying right here. Last year, it was Arkansas. Everybody. Nobody believed it, so they went in at Bama. And they wasn't taking y'all done been in locker rooms before. Y'all wasn't taking them serious. Dustin, how many times we go in the halftime down? Wasn't taking them cats serious. Got to come out of the next half and take care of business. It might not look pretty at the end, but you get out of there with the dub. You messed up. But what happens next time you play them? What happens to the next time you play them?
You know how to come out.
You know how to come out.
Yeah.
Plus, Nick Saban on the don't nobody want to play Alabama this year is what I know. If you've been watching through the media this summer, Nick Saban pissed off.
He finna swing that stick, man. He ain't bullshitting this year.
This is the year it's gonna go one or two ways, and ain't nothing in the middle. This either gonna be they finna come out and destroy everybody, and he gonna be like, hey, this is why you come to Alabama. No matter where they throwing the money, no matter what they doing in NIL, this is why you come to school at Alabama. Or the playing field really is going to be level, and we might see the demise of the flagship.
Yeah,
hold on.
Ain't no in the middle. I don't think.
Trey, roll that up to the very top.
They said A&M got a lot of dudes from the NIL though. They say they're supposed to be nice.
Let's look at this. Okay, let's get up in here on this. Okay, Game 1, Fayetteville. We're calling it a dub. Game 2 in Fayetteville. We're calling it a dub. Game 3 in Fayetteville. We're calling it a dub. Game 4 going to be at Jerry's house. It might as well be a home game.
Wait. I just want to point this out. How in the hell did they manage to get
Alabama at the girl too?
In a row?
They play South Carolina.
Alabama at the girl too.
Fayetteville is going to be the X factor. They coming off potentially 4-0. Played at Dallas. That's Southwest Clactus. That's a trophy. That's a notch in the belt. We already got it from last year. We're going to do it again. So they're going into Alabama at the house, 4-0. It's going to be jumping. What is there a time on that game?
Nope.
Better not be nothing out of
town
on
this
Friday.
This the thing right here. You don't set the table for Nick Saban.
You don't
set a stage for Nick Saban. And that's if this happens the way if this all play out like this, and they coming back home to play Alabama, it's gonna be college game day. It's gonna be
Facts.
7. It's gonna be 7:00 game, 7:00, 7:30 kickoff.
Better not be.
And Fayetteville gonna be rocking, and Nick Saban gonna have one thing on his mind and have every single hog walking out of that thing, head down, crying, fighting in the stands. You know, I want to see y'all real. I want to see y'all's true Arkansas colors tonight. I want to see y'all.
Them boys gonna be tough this year. I'm telling you.
I hope
Matter
they
of fact-
are. We got some hometown cat. We got a hometown cat on the squad this year. I want to see them be successful. I'm just
October the
picking
1st.
from the fandom of it.
October the 1st. If it's an evening game, Measley, call the boys. All right. We coming to town. Wedding's over. You know what I'm saying? We out of town. We coming.
Hey, if they 4-0, listen to this right here. I'll say this right now. If Arkansas is 4-0 rolling in Alabama, I'm gonna find a way to be in that stadium at that game.
I know who's driving.
Yeah, I meet you there.
And we we go live from the tailgate.
Oh, and it's Measley's birthday. Somebody stop it. The madness.
All right, what about Mississippi State?
Mississippi State's a dub, probably.
Now, if they lose to Bama by ass whooping, they lose Mississippi State.
Them ain't they 2 toughest games, A&M, Alabama.
Yep,
that's their 2 toughest games.
If they lose these 2 games, they're gonna lose Mississippi State. If they lose this game here, they lose Mississippi State.
Is the LSU game not a rivalry game?
It's a trophy.
Yeah, that's the boot.
Why is it not on here? Oh, he didn't go down. Okay, I'm about to say.
Just another trophy.
Just another trophy.
All right, BYU.
Y'all barely be getting it, so don't say it like it's always sitting
just another trophy. Hey, we got all the
for a while now. You know what I'm saying?
We own all the trophies from last year.
All 3 of them.
All right, what about BYU? I say they lose this game too.
I don't know BYU, so I can't even speak on that one yet.
I'm gonna tell you.
They fit to go to Utah and turn up on them boys.
Let me tell you something about BYU. BYU they not a bunch of kids.
They ain't SEC caliber though. They ain't fast enough.
They big.
They not fast enough,
corn-fed boys up there. Ain't the men.
They 30.
Men. They 30. That's the thing. They 30
they're not fast
kids.
enough, bro. They're not fast enough, bro. They're not fast enough. If now Arkansas would just line up and run the ball at BYU, I think it'd be something different. But they're not fast enough, bro.
Who is Liberty?
It's a cleanup game.
Yep.
Coming into the LSU rivalry game.
And it's homecoming, so they'll win that game for sure. Auburn.
Yeah, that's homecoming.
I don't know Auburn yet. I can't speak on Auburn yet. But you
know
Auburn gonna have some type of juice.
Yeah, they're gonna be tough. They're gonna have a good squad. They always do.
LSU, they win that game.
And it's at the house.
LSU new coach. That's another toss up for me because I'm gonna have to see how they get going.
Nope.
They ain't got no quarterback.
They got a young cat. He young. I think he's either freshman or sophomore.
Ole Miss usually tough.
Ole Miss gonna be a good game. It always is. And then Missouri, that's probably a dub.
Battle line.
We looking at a 9-3, 10-2.
That's putting them in the playoff, ain't it?
Hey man, get this man a name tag. I'm feeling like he's gonna be here, permanent member of the
They done improved every year though. That's what I'm saying. They can mess around, upset Alabama.
And I ain't trying to hear nothing about that super seniors and all that.
You know that played a lot into last year, Cam. That played a lot into last year.
It did.
Not just for Arkansas though. For a lot of programs. The super seniors played a thing. My boy Chris George. My boy Chris, man. He's talking about let's go Big Suey. Chris, he was not an Arkansas fan. Chris, he was not. Hey, Chris, you are not an Arkansas fan.
Chris.
That is cap.
Come on, Chris.
That is cap.
Chris, tell him.
Come on, Chris. Hey, you ain't no Arkansas fan, man.
I'm really a big KJ fan though. I seen him come in as a freshman when I was there. And he finally got his moment. He's been doing his thing, so I'm a KJ fan.
Yeah, KJ do his thing. I can't hate on KJ.
Before we switch, I gotta ask this man because he's inside guy. What do you think about these All-Americans rolling up?
Basketball?
Yeah.
Oh, most of them are doing something crazy right now.
So we got the privilege.
You can change the game.
We got the privilege of Texarkana Red River Hoop Fest was in Texarkana this past basketball season, and we got the opportunity to stream it. So we got to see Anthony Black play. We got to see D Ford play. Walsh, he wasn't there, but there was another cat that's playing in Arkansas that we saw there, and man, it was nice.
Who rank them? You seen them play in person? Rank them.
So as far as
I know Nick. I've seen Nick. Nick is tough.
I'll go ahead, Cam. I'll let you go first.
So being at the high school level, I never seen, and I ain't been doing this long, so don't take I have a long tenure, but just since working for Game Day in the past 3 years, I've only seen a couple players on the basketball court that was just like, dang. And one was Damian Collins.
Mhm.
And I really liked his game. I really liked it. I think he was very underrated. Tavondrick Henry. He played with such aggressiveness.
Devondre Henry from PG.
Oh, okay.
But seeing Anthony Black in person, it was on another level.
He's
like,
nice.
I don't have nothing to compare it to.
Okay.
D Ford's got some really good handles for sure, and he's wet.
Yeah.
I think I haven't seen Darren Ford in person, so I don't like to judge dudes before I get to see him. But they got a lot of signings, and they got a lot of guys coming back from what they had last year.
Yeah.
So I've talked to this with a lot of
You're
people.
the transfers, boy.
That's everybody that came in. Yeah, that's another thing. Most of them get transfers. So like he rebuilds his roster every year.
This one thing I gotta say about Darren Ford though. He might not be a starter. I don't know if he'll start for Arkansas at all, but he that cat that when you need a bucket, like we get midway through the third, and it ain't the offense ain't flowing. You know them games, the offense just ain't flowing. It's a close game still, but the offense ain't clicking like that. He the dude that coming off the bench and give you a quick 15. The other team don't even know what happened.
That's what I'm gonna say though. That's a big freshman class. Everybody not finna get that same opportunity.
Yeah.
And they got all the transfers and the dudes that came back. You can only I see 3 of them. I think Nick gonna start. Anthony might start.
Anthony might start for sure.
They're saying Jordan might start too. So that's
I haven't seen him ball yet.
That's 3 freshmen starting. Then you got the transfers in. I ain't even gonna do that to myself right now. I ain't gonna name who's gonna start because I know I've seen Muscle Man what he do with his rosters. What I'm saying is all these freshmen ain't gonna be able to shine.
Yeah.
Like they not gonna be able to go crazy. Like freshmen be coming in, they like, oh, so and so gonna average 20. He gonna average 20. He gonna average. Nah, it's not gonna happen like that.
Yeah.
It's not.
That's another thing about this transfer portal too. When because he brought in 5 transfers right there, so that's 5 upperclassmen right there that's been doing this.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
And coaches love experienced players.
Yep,
exactly.
Like
this Anthony Black kid, the Anthony Black kid, I can't say like if I was rating all these guys from top to bottom without even seeing any of them other guys play, because they really gonna have to show me something to top him.
So y'all got him number 1.
I got him number 1.
Ooh, that's tough. I think Nick number 1 player in the country.
I haven't seen him play, but I just know from what I've seen from Anthony Black.
I've heard that though from somebody else too.
Which
they said Anthony Black is tough.
Now, mind you, he was playing for Duncanville, who was he's surrounded by 6'8". Yeah, he was surrounded by dogs though. You know what I'm saying? So you obviously gonna be able to. He can play defense freely. You know what I'm saying? He can do a lot of stuff that some of these other cats can't do at that school. Like D4, he couldn't just play freely at Magnolia. No shades of them cats. They didn't won 4 straight titles, so they obviously pretty good. But he couldn't just play freely because he get beat. That next cat ain't nowhere near as good as he is. You know what I'm saying? But Anthony Black, he got 5, 6, 7, 8 other studs on the team.
Nick Smith is a dog. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I haven't seen him play. I did get the opportunity to see him. They had a no free plugs, no free shout outs, but there was a shoe store that opened in Little Rock. I was up there checking out, and he was in there signing autographs and stuff. He's a big cat, sure.
Yeah, and he's marketable. Like that's another thing about the NIL stuff. Like a lot of these guys are gonna have to, like the superstar guys gonna get more shine. Gonna have to shine more now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like if you come in and you sign these big NIL deals, like somebody gonna be like them boosters that's pushing these companies and make these NILs, makes these deals and all this stuff. They are gonna start saying, "Hey man, where my guy at?"
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You want all this money keep coming through? Hey, where my guy at? How come my guy ain't playing? And that's when this NIL stuff might blow up in college sports face.
Yeah, that's true. I think Musselman know what he's doing though. Musselman got something good going right now. He's been doing his thing. But NIL, I don't really know the details of NIL, but I definitely see it messing up college sports for sure.
Exactly, especially with all this transfer stuff too.
Yeah, it's free agency.
See, I see it messing up basketball. I don't see it messing up football. It's too
It's
many.
free agency in football too.
Oh no, it is, but you got so many moving parts in football. So you don't have to spread the money around. You can get one guy can get one big deal, but basketball, you got 15 guys on the roster,
Right.
and it ain't that mean everybody got to feel some love. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Exactly.
true.
I think it's because it's a lot easier to get the dude in football involved.
Yeah,
Like you gave him this big idea. He comes here. You want to see him on the field. I can put him. He can be on every single special teams. He my punt returner. He my kick returner. You're gonna see him out there. He gonna get the ball in his hands, and I really don't have to play him like that. You know what I'm saying?
There's only
But
5
basketball, you
spots
can't
on
do exactly. I said earlier that exposure
Yeah, facts.
is gonna come on that court.
Yeah.
You know where to hide on that court, man.
But that's what I was getting to. As a freshman coming into college, me personally, you come from being that guy, and then you get there and you realize it's 15 other dudes that was that guy. You know what I'm saying? Them same shoes as you, and you kind of gotta adjust to. More so, everybody want to be that dude. You got your family telling you, "Hey, you finna average 30 this year." You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you starting. You know how many times you gonna hear that? You starting. What you gonna average? And you go in there with that mindset, and then you get there, and you gotta humble yourself real quick. You gotta learn. It's a learning process. So that's what I was saying about that big freshman class. I just don't see all them guys getting the same opportunity. Like I think they all good players, but some of them gonna have to be patient. Some of them gonna have to grind it out for a couple years until they get their opportunity.
but see, I think the transfer portal it stops all that patience. I can't be patient.
That's true. That's true.
You when you recruited me, you said I was gonna play. I didn't play. I left.
Right.
I mean, we saw it in football this year.
Out
At
of there.
Ohio State had guys leave in the middle of games.
Yeah.
Oh, you took me out.
And they don't even have to sit no more, do they? Or do they have to sit still?
Nope. No.
They ain't got to sit.
And they talking about it now with it because now I think you can only transfer 2 or 3 times in the
Once.
portal. Once? Well, they were talking now. I'm saying unlimited.
It's once per year, but now they're saying like shit. You can leave. You can hop in a joker whenever.
It's unlimited. You can just go. And then I think that's when we really start seeing it touch football a lot. Because that dude left, he walked out in the middle of that game. You're gonna start seeing that a bunch.
Yeah.
There's nothing that ties me down to you now. I used to say like a scholarship, they had you. They had you by the balls. You know what I'm saying? Are you here? I got you. If you leave, you gotta sit out a year, waste a year. You don't know what's gonna happen. They had you.
Yeah.
But now it ain't none of that, man. You said I was gonna play, man. This ain't the type of shit this ain't what I signed up for.
When they say a kid signs $1 million NIL deal, how do it work? They not just giving them $1 million, right?
It depends.
It depends. Sometimes it could be $1 million over 4 years. It could be $1 million per year. It could be however
exactly. It could be tied up in social media posts. It could be tied up in the clothes you wear. You know what I'm saying? It's endless. There's no it's the wild, wild west.
So this is why I think it's gonna mess some kids. I mean, I ain't gonna say mess them up, but I feel like it can mess some kids like motivation up.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's almost to the point where you go D1, you good.
Exactly.
You know what
I'm
saying?
I think it's a blessing and a curse, right? Because look how many guys don't make it to the league. Right. And they out of college football and they
see football different. Football kind of messed up because you got all these D1 athletes. If you don't go to the league, where you gonna go?
Where you gonna go?
Exactly.
You got opportunities. You got multiple minor league baseball teams. You got overseas for basketball. You know what I'm saying? Football is the one sport where it's definitely messed up.
And see,
you see dudes that been doing this their whole life, and they talented, but it just ain't nowhere for them to go.
Nope. And I think that's where the XFL and the USFL is going to come in. But but until the NFL stop having their hold on it, and they got to make one of these leagues their like farm league, it's never going to work.
Yeah, they haven't accepted one personally, right? Yeah, they're gonna have to do that. They're gonna have to have like a G League.
They might with this new XFL with The Rock, and he's cleaning it up, and the logo's clean, and I think they may mess with the XFL. But there's been several USFL guys signed this year.
Well, see, I think the thing is you don't want to. I think the reason the NFL is not coming out and saying, "Hey, the USFL is our farm league," is because what's going to happen is it's going to mess up college football. where you gonna have guys like, all right.
But it won't though, because you can't make that jump.
No. I'm not saying I'm gonna skip high school. I mean, skip college and go straight to the, USFL. But it's like I might play 1 or 2 years in college ball and I'm dipping.
Yeah.
And
And they don't have to do that if they do play college athletes. Then they don't have to do it.
And that's another reason why the paying college athletes thing kind of came about a little bit too. Let me try to keep you here a little bit longer. I'm gonna try to keep you here a little bit longer, especially for the basketball guys. You sign an NIL deal for $2 million. Oh well, that one and done might not sound as good to you no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah.
See, ain't no bills over here. Ain't I got $2 million?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get another $2 million next year. See, I can get another $2 million next year. You know what I'm saying? Now, everybody got degrees. Everybody got degrees.
I mean, the only way the reason a guy would do the one and done is if you know you're gonna be one of the top 5 picks. I'm out. But if
I ain't even think about it like that.
The only thing, bro, no, because we've already let the cat out of the bag a long time ago. None of this is about school no more.
No.
Ain't nobody worried about staying in that school. I can go back to that school. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get that bag. You know what I mean? So
I've been said that though. They making billions of dollars off these college athletes. When we was in, nobody was getting paid.
I still don't think it's gonna make Cat stay though, because I don't want to go to school.
Yep.
Bro, think about that, bro. I don't want to go to school. Y'all ran across several cats, bro. I do not want to go to this school.
Dude, they can eliminate all that shit. Give them the option. You can either be an employee of the university and you ain't got to go to school, or you can be a student and go to school. Whoop. Either way, you're gonna get paid. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't thought about that.
So make me an employee of the school, and I'm just here. I'm just living on campus, chilling,
playing ball.
I'm in the calf.
Boy, would nobody choose the other side?
I'm in the calf all day, hanging out. I'm either in the calf or you gonna catch me down at the football facility.
Hold on. So you saying be an employee and then go hoop or go play basketball?
Yes,
no one's going to school, bro.
I'm an employee of the university.
Hey, and no one will ever pick that school route. Nobody's picking.
You might have one cat who
I've also said too. You should get a degree for playing your sport.
He ain't that good. I'm not that good, but I am smart and I can get this. I can go be a doctor.
You know why he not going to go to that school route? Because think about, if you already just on the cusp of being good, like, damn, I barely squeezed in and got this scholarship. You know what I'm saying? Or you knew somebody, I got this scholarship. Bro, all them other cats that ain't going to school, that's spending all that time down there at the facility, bro, they just widen the gap on your school going ass. They just widen the gap on you. While you in class, they just widen.
As long as I can get a scholarship and I can be like a practice squad dude, I'm cool.
But you're not going to get your NIL.
I don't need no NIL. I just need to get my school. No, I need to get my school paid for. That's all I need.
You need that NIL.
For what?
Why? What you mean for what?
No, if you got a guy who
go to school and don't get paid. Or go to school and get paid.
Because guess what? Every guy that comes into a D1 school is a hometown guy. So he gonna get some money from his hometown for being who he is.
You're right about that.
You know what I'm saying? So if I can get a scholarship and I'm gonna go to school route, so y'all pay for my school, I get an NIL deal from John's car lot back home and wherever I'm from. I get my school paid for, I get a little bit of check in the mail, and I get to play on Saturdays. I'll take that because I don't care about football no ways. I just need my school paid for.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different ways you can go.
I just think when you take the school part out of it, look, the dude on the cusp no longer gets the scholarship either though, because now I ain't got to get you in. Everybody bro. You know how many people didn't get a scholarship because they couldn't get in?
Yeah, true.
You can just come be an employee. Shit, you ain't even have to go to school in high school. Yeah. You just got to walk across that stage. If you walk across that stage, you can play college football.
Yeah.
And that's it, bro. It's too far gone then.
I think the game will be
game will be a lot better. No,
the game will be a whole lot better.
The game will be a lot better. No cap. But these institutions these institutions don't want some of these cats just sitting around on their institution. Just be real. Because they don't want, a lot of them don't, if we want to be really bad, a lot of them don't want you going to school there to play football, period.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? So now you just got them just now, every time I turn the corner, somebody posted up on a cell phone. You know what I'm saying? You go in the cab, 10 of them sitting on the table together, you know what I'm saying? They supposed to be in here working. Come on, man. It's too far. It's too far. I would love to see it, but I think it's too far-fetched.
Hey man, they just got a pitch. Just do a 1-year trial.
A 1-year trial. We got the gardening crew. Everybody, you working? You on the football
No,
team?
no, no,
and the
no, no,
gardening
no,
crew.
no, no,
Are
no.
you just saying your football list is your employee?
You
employee.
playing football for the university is your
Oh,
employment.
hell no, boy! You can cancel Christmas.
I was saying that should be your degree. Like you should
That's-
automatically be able to coach with that because you did that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I agree.
Because I mean, how many athletes on your team, Nick, actually took school serious?
Well,
Like actually was going for an actual degree. Tell me how many communication majors you had on your team.
yeah, or coaching.
Or
We had
sports-
coaching. We had
sports
coaching.
management. Sports
We had
Childhood
management.
education.
Kinesiology and coaching. We
Sports
had both of them.
management. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
We like most athletes going in there and they
They
trying to
pick
get
your
they
major.
trying
They
to
pick a lot of guys major.
They gonna pick the easiest one, so you can go make it to practice, workouts. You know what I'm saying? Ain't got to worry about
This
too
one,
much work.
they said it to you like this right here. Oh, this one fits your schedule.
Yeah.
Hey, what does that mean? What?
Hey,
Yeah.
hey,
This
it
one
was-
fits your schedule.
it was not like that at Navy at all. You had nuclear chemistry, or nuclear science engineers, or nuclear physics engineers, all that shit. Nope.
Yeah, it wasn't really that on my team.
Everybody got. I was oceanography major.
See, we had
I might have been in our whole team might have had the same classes every day.
we had,
Yeah, we just
we had a
followed.
bunch of people doing a bunch of stuff on the team because we had a bunch of people at SMU doing. They was going to school there for sure. We had a lot of walk-on guys too. That was, they was really about that school shit. But for the most part, man, motherfuckers was coaches and kinesiology and shit like that. That was
Definitely. It's like 3 or 4 that's real popular when it comes to Division I athletes. I'm telling you.
all the professors in the majors know what's up too. You know what I'm saying? That's why they push you that way.
Yeah.
Like you ever watch you watching like a game on Saturday and be like, you'll show like a quarterback like, oh, he's an aerospace engineer major. Like, how in the hell you got time for that shit?
That's what I'm saying.
Matter of fact, who's the quarterback from Tennessee that won your Dobbs? He was like he had the alopecia.
Yeah,
he was like an aerospace major, an aerospace engineer. I'm like,
he either cold with it, he either just real cold with it, or somebody lying. That's all. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way. That's the only way them two go.
Now,
I mean, you're gonna have a few that really take it serious and know what they want to do. Have some, you know what I'm saying, guidance going into college. But for kids that just getting there, signing that letter of intent, going to hoop or going to play football, they trying to get the easiest thing up out of there.
Yep.
They're not really trying to go to school.
Trying to get up out of there.
Because especially like basketball, like if you one and done, you
one and done.
Hooper. Hey,
you wouldn't even gotta go to school in the spring, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Well, I was at SMU in the height of the height of the Larry Brown, and you know what I'm saying. They was going up. It was when I first got there. I ain't gonna nope. Hey, all my boys, Jalen, all y'all.
I didn't even think about that. So it might be different for football because you got to be there 3 years.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, them cats, them new cats that was coming in. Shit, they ain't care about no school. They ain't care about no school because they thought they was gonna win the Natty.
Yeah,
because they got beat in the first round of the tournament that year. But they thought they was gonna win the Natty, and they was all gone. Yeah, you ain't see them cats. You see them? You ain't see them cats in school, boy. I ain't going to no school, man. I'm only here for this one semester. They go to school in the whole fall. You see them in class in the fall, and as soon as the season hit, they gone.
I was there. I was a part of it.
There we go.
Ain't gonna. Hey, boy. I think I had like 28 absences in one class.
See, it wasn't none of that. We had them class checkers for the football team.
We had them too.
Yeah, don't go if you want to. The Indian cats, they go
Wasn't
snitch on
gonna
your
find
ass so fast. Hey, them Indian cats.
I missed so much class. I ain't gonna put myself out there like that though. I was a good student.
Listen,
I got my grade. I got my degree. You know what I'm saying?
Walking down there.
You know what I'm saying?
My freshman year at SMU, it's a long street called the Boulevard, right? And one of the main places where you got class, Dallas Hall, at the very end of that house. Boy, I'd be walking to Dallas Hall, boy, the Indian class checkers, they was all Indian people. They all they be walking past me going to snitch on my ass. I'm like, damn, I missed the class yet.
Yeah,
he wasn't there when I was there.
Crazy. Hey, man. But at this time of the show, we're going to open up the floor, man. If you want to come on and say something, you got any rebuttals, any comments, or you just want to tell your people what's up, man, hit that link and hop on with us, man. Give you a little 2 cents for the night, man. DT, First of all, man, I want to say, man, I appreciate you coming on tonight.
Yeah, for sure.
No problem, man. I appreciate y'all having me.
I know you when you be gone, you be off. We be off balling. You know the connection don't always stay as tight as it should, man. But hey, you already know when you come in. You already
We
know.
can lock in. We can lock in overseas. This is my first podcast.
Yeah, don't. Hey, you can always hop on here, man.
For sure.
I be seeing podcasts. I be like, damn, how we supposed to watch this shit for an hour and a half? Then I just did it.
Know it was.
I ain't even know it was just an hour and a half.
It go that quick.
Just talking.
Exactly, man. Hey, yeah, we got a ton of people over there on the Spotify, man. And they just listen to it while they
What's up, Chris, man?
Of course, I was supporting you, Nick, and SMU.
That's
I know
man, and the podcast called Ball His Life, Chris. That's Mr. Ball His Life.
That is Mr. Ball His Life right there.
Got his own Ball His Life mixtape, man.
Viral video. Y'all go check that out over there on Ball His Life, man. Type in Chris Jordan on Ball His Life and see what pop up, man.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Where was I at? I think I was at SAU somewhere, and I saw it on TV. And I'm like, that look like Pleasant Grove.
Hey, we brought Ball His Life to the city.
Hey, my boy, man. Yeah.
We brought Ball His Life. That's crazy. We brought him to the city, and then that happened that same night.
Yeah, that was lit.
That was crazy.
That was lit, man. I was remember when I heard about that, boy. I was like, ooh, they down there doing something, boy.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That's back when it was the slaughterhouse. I don't know what they call it now.
And then he hit him, though. I think he hit two.
He hit two or three.
He
hit two or three. Yeah, he was
flashing. Chris went crazy. Salute to Chris, man.
Big facts, man. But hey, every night on this show, I do what I call mental health checks. You know what I'm saying? We gotta make sure we checking up on everybody, see how everybody doing, man. And we got 1 through 10. I always ask how you doing physically, how your body feeling, man. How you doing mentally? What's going on with you, man? And then how you doing in your business life? What you got going on, man? So I'm gonna start with you tonight, Dustin.
Mm-hmm.
So how you doing, man? 1 through 10. How you doing physically, mentally, and in your business life, man?
Man, I'm about a 9, 8, 9. I can't never be perfect.
Yeah,
but I'm at a good place, man. I've learned from a lot of my mistakes. Being young, going to college, doing a bunch of dumb stuff. You know what I'm saying? I become a family man. I got a whole family. Become a man. You know what I'm saying? I got a son I'm raising. I get to travel the world with my family, see different cultures, see different athletes in different countries. I'm just growing, man. I'm in a good place right now. And I mean, I don't see it slowing down no time soon. I just see it getting better each and every year. So mentally, physically, as far as in shape, man, I think I'm performance-wise the best I've been in my career.
There we go.
And I just keep getting better. So yeah, I'd say I'm gonna say at 8 because I still got more improvement to do, but I'm in a good place.
There we go. Trey?
Before I go, just gotta give my boy some love real quick. Before we get out of here, gotta give my boy some love.
Yeah.
Stop playing with him.
Look at Jolly.
Hey, yeah, that fofo. Yeah, that fofo.
Yeah. Let's go, Chris.
Let's go. My boy finna hit these others too. Y'all already know. He ain't finna play no game.
Come on, man. No, I'm gonna find him. I'm gonna find him.
No look.
Come on, man.
Stop playing with the kid, man. Stop playing with the kid.
Real talk. That ain't it, though.
Yeah. Okay, Red.
Yeah, I'm gonna find him again. Them, yeah.
That's deep too, right there.
Oh, no.
Whack-a-mole. He ain't hit that one. We need another.
Cash money on the
bus. Stop playing with the kid.
Bro, that shit was crazy for real. I ain't even know what to do. I just ran up to him and hugged him. I didn't know what to do, bro. I was like, this is crazy.
Hey, bro. Hey, we pulling up videos. Before we get out of here, man. I need you to throw that highlight up there, man. Stop playing with it. Stop playing with it, man. Stop playing with it. Here, I said I know exactly which one you need to. I know exactly which one it is too. He just into me.
My man, big guard.
What? High school, college? What we doing?
No, we college. We ain't doing that. We professional around this joint. Hold up, where you at? Hold up, this one right here. Look, check your phone real quick. Check your phone real quick. Like, yeah, you see that one right there. That's it. It's on there. It's like the first, second one. Don't be slow.
Boy.
Hey, don't be slow now. Don't be slow. Make sure you get it right. Get it tight, man. What else before we get up out of this thing, man? If I know we was doing our see, that's me. I don't even really know everything we can do. I don't even be knowing when the video is coming, what's gonna pop up on the screen. I just get on here and talk.
Hey, that's tough though.
But
Y'all on the right track for sure. Y'all doing y'all thing with this one.
This we done came a mighty long way. We started off with just doing just the voice. We were just on Spotify and all that good stuff. Then we got the Apple Podcast. I'm gonna shut up.
Yeah.
Shout out that boy Eskimo Slot, man.
Eskimo slapping them motherfuckers.
In the corner shit, what? Come on, man.
Yeah.
Don't want to get no fine.
Oh no, I got his permission.
Yeah, but we don't.
Okay.
Like he finna get that notification right now from YouTube. Cook something one time, DT. Come on, man. This the MVP right here too. Gotta run the floor. Gotta run the floor. Come on, man. Come on, man. It's nothing. Where that pass at though? Because I seen that pass on here.
Which one?
No, it's coming. I know it is.
Oh, it's on the bing.
Yeah. On me. Come on, man. Cooking.
Lock up gang. Guard 1 through 5.
1 through 5. Sound real familiar. Me. Oh no, that
ain't it. I know exactly when it's coming.
That hard.
I'm gonna show you my favorite though.
Come on, man. It's nothing, man. I'm watching on the big screen. Y'all don't know I got the big screen playing it right here, boy. Slight work. The up and under was nice too. Come on, man. Bye.
There you go. That's my favorite.
Still. I'm watching on TV. I'm late.
I don't know.
I
feel like I'm
watching on the screen. No, I was watching it on the TV, so it's late. It's behind what we seeing right here. Big boy boogie. Come on, man.
Mine keep freezing. Y'all want?
I don't know what you're seeing right now. Pull up jumper, what I just seen. Pull up jumper.
What you see now? Euro?
Yep. In the bucket. Still. Backing him on down, working the paint.
He fouled me too.
Big boy buckets, man. That's all we happy, man. Straight. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's the MVP right there.
It's coming though.
Bucky.
So are the games just as like exciting as they are over here?
Yeah. Oh, what you mean?
Like do the fans get involved?
Yeah. Especially playoff time. Man, playoffs this year, they was throwing smoke bombs on the court. They threw 2 smoke bombs on the court in the same game.
In the middle of the game or at the end?
In the middle of the game.
Good spin move. Bing.
There you go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Like the soccer game. Do you ever go to any of the soccer games?
That's what the feel is in overseas. Period. Like they so big soccer fans over there. The basketball games be the same way. Like flares and smoke bombs and
indoors.
Yes, bro. Yeah, for real. They don't be playing. Fight. Right. They be fighting. And in Cyprus, people got spit on walking back in the tunnel. Like, depending on what country you're in, depending on how you're gonna get treated. But it's like that for the opposing team. But I mean, they show mad love for you at home too.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a different feel.
Most definitely.
Facebook took us down.
Yeah, I figured I did. They did. Hey, for the people on Spotify though, I need the mental health checks 1 through 10 from you.
You talking about for the music?
Yep.
Yeah, for the music. It's
but
all good. It's all good.
So what
We're
you
like
call
an hour
it?
and a half in.
Physically, man, I'm feeling good. Got a good leg workout in this morning. 2 days still going strong for the elk shape. So I'm sitting at about a 8 right now physically. Mentally, man, I'm on cloud 9 after today's meeting and getting that deal, sending the contract back. I can't be more happier. So I'm at a 10 right now. And business wise, same thing. I'm at a 10, bro. I can't nothing but green arrows going up, dreaded archer going through the roof.
Most definitely. Yeah.
Now the merch gotta come now.
Oh yeah, I've been working on that for about 2 years, probably 2 or 3 years.
The merch gotta come now.
But for myself, man, physically, I'm feeling good, man. I'm probably at about an 8, 9. You know, like Cam was saying, I feel like, you know, when I'm around that football, I just feel like I can still get out there and do all that extra. So I say about an 8, 9 on the physical, man, and then personally, everything's good. You know, we creeping up on the month. We're about almost to that month mark, a month away from the big day, man. From me walking down that aisle and all that good stuff, man. So,
what?
Yeah, man. Yeah, you get invitation coming. Don't worry about it. Invitation coming.
Well, if it's a month, I ain't gonna be here, bro.
Yeah, you won't be here, but you still gonna get the invitation.
Appreciate it.
Still gonna
I ain't
get
know that though. Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
That's tough.
But yeah, so that's coming up, man. So everything going good over here. Just getting ready for that. And then business wise, man, hey, Green Arrow's going up, man. We still rocking season 4, episode 10, man. Got my boy Dustin on the pod. Future, present, and future guest. You know what I'm saying, on the podcast. When you get over to your next spot, we definitely gonna hit one. We definitely gonna have to hit one from over there and see how you rocking. But everything going good over here, man. You got any last words? Anything you want to say to the up and coming hoopers? Anything you want to say to anybody right now, man? Here you go. Your time.
Oh man, just keep your head down. You're gonna run into bumps. You're gonna run into, you know what I'm saying, struggles throughout your process, but don't nobody define that but you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep your head down. You gotta keep it pushing. You can either dwell on a mistake or dwell on a struggle, or you can go ahead and keep your head down and keep moving, and they'll talk about what you're doing 3 years later. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, that's the biggest message for me. Just not letting a mistake or like you not performing as well as you thought you should have, not letting it define you. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping it, keep grinding, staying in the gym, coming back 2-3 years later and showing people like, yeah, I've been doing this, you know what I'm saying? And now what y'all gonna, you know what I'm saying? Now what y'all gonna say about it?
Definitely.
Yeah, just if you want to do something, it's up to you. Don't nobody control you but you.
That's it.
Exactly. What you got, Trey?
Man, you already know what I'm gonna say, man. Hey, stop sitting on your ass, man. Get up and do something, man. You know what I'm saying? If there's something out there that you want to do, or you know, career you want to chase, go do it, man. We ain't got time. Every day we wake up, we getting one more day close to the expiration date. So let's keep on trucking.
Exactly, man. Hey, I'm on that same tip, man. If you got something you want to do, you got to go ahead and do it, man. And I'm gonna keep up my season 4 mentality is to be vigilant, man. Know who you people with, know who your kids around, man. Know what's going on around you, man, so you can protect your family, man. But with all that being said, this is season 4, episode 10 of the Read, Talk, and Listen podcast. I am your host, Nick Reed, along with my brother and co-host Trey Reed. My boy Dustin Thomas in the house tonight, and we are out.
What's up?
What? I mean, it's been turning up with her. The girl around us and she loving her. If we don't know you, don't come close to her. If you with your girl, let me hear you say, what?